Kim Kardashian betrays mother Kris Jenner with ex Caitlyn Jenner. We got to talk about this mess and a lot more. But before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. So listen, I do 5 videos a day. I'm covering all things Diddy, Kardashians, Biebers, Britney, J-Lo, you name it, I'm covering it. So hit that subscribe button. I would be so thankful. We got to talk about this because Kim, this is a case for the FBI. I don't know what in the forced post is going on here, but Kim Kardashian wished Caitlyn Jenner a happy 75th birthday. And this has caused so much stir online, best friend. You guys know that the internet is a messy ass place and I am the mayor of it, bitch, okay? I absolutely love a good messy story. And this is definitely a messy story. Now, if you guys wondering, why is this messy though? Well, there's been a lot of drama between Caitlyn and Kris Jenner. So let's take a look at this drama together.
So first off, the comments are commenting. Like Kim said here, damn, when she posted this, I could feel the dryness in the caption. The shortest caption in Kardashian history. It looks so forced. Kimmy, baby, we know you didn't want to make this post. Everyone gets a novel and Katie gets a sentence. The caption looks exhausted. I mean, listen, the people are literally calling this post out caption drier than a Popeye's biscuit. I do love me a Popeye's biscuit, bitch. Lol, you can tell only did it because you had to. What happened to the essay you write all your fam? I mean, you cannot hide things from the Kardashians.
So listen, Caitlyn Jenner has been a part of their lives forever, okay? Definitely has been a part of their lives forever. And I'm sure there's a lot of history there, right?
So even though the internet always seems to hate the Kardashians, one thing the internet can definitely agree on is that they believe that the Kardashians have been a really big support through Caitlyn's journey and transition. And a lot of the fans out and even the Kardashian haters say that they don't deserve the things that Caitlyn has said about their mother, Kris, especially what she wrote in the book.
Well, Kris, I really never talk to anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, it's sad. If there's any communications, Sophia Hutchins is my manager and she kind of runs the show. But yeah, Kris, I really don't have any more contact with her. Yeah, it's kind of sad.
It is sad.
Because we went through a lot.
Yeah.
So Caitlyn Jenner and Kris Jenner have definitely had a lot of ups and downs, especially after the book. Now, there was an episode where Kourtney and Kim are talking, and basically they open up about the book and say that a lot of the things that were said in that book are allegedly lies, and how Caitlyn was trying to put Kris Jenner to be out the bad guy, but in reality, everything that Caitlyn was allegedly saying was untrue. That actually Kris Jenner was the one who gave Caitlyn her motivational speaking career. That for many years, allegedly, Kris Jenner was the one who actually helped Caitlyn, regain any type of popularity, and that she would, hustle all the, the events or the appearances that Caitlyn had. And it had it not been for Kris, then, Caitlyn wouldn't be as successful as she is now. And how Caitlyn allegedly blames Kris for not reaching out to her children or her sister and stuff. But in reality, Kim was like, this is not my mom's fault. This is actually your fault. So I think at the end of the day, people are just calling this out because, Caitlyn has spoken so negatively about Kris. And you want to protect your mom. You want to be there for your mom, right? So a lot of people are like, why did you have to even say happy birthday or anything? I thought you weren't close. But Kim has always maintained a very cordial relationship with Caitlyn. You could tell in the message, it's very dry. It's very to the point. And it's sort of just, I feel like it's more about keeping up appearances than anything else. I don't think that she wanted to write down an essay about the 100 things I love about Caitlyn Jenner. I think she was like, let me just do this so we could avoid, any further drama or any further anything. But I will say that it's important to understand that, Caitlyn has not been the nicest to Kris, and whatever happened in the marriage, I totally understand. But until Kris says something, girl, I don't know what really is going to happen here, right?
But I will say that with all the shadiness we just saw of Caitlyn and Kris, I think that, could the rumors be true that Kris feels, a little something about this. I do think so. I feel like with Caitlyn, there's been so much awkwardness and shadiness surrounding everything having to do with the Kardashians. Any reality show that Caitlyn gets, hired on, she's always talking about the Kardashians. Like, I feel like Caitlyn constantly needs to be bringing up the Kardashians to stay relevant. And that's the issue I have as well. There's a talk about Kris feeling betrayed with Caitlyn Jenner's journey, with her, her becoming Caitlyn, basically. And that's something a little deeper, that's something that I have, my beliefs in, but I could definitely see how Kris felt betrayed. But then later on, she did understand. And we all saw that on the Kardashian show. We saw how she reacted. We saw how she saw Caitlyn for the first time.
That first look at Caitlyn is so surreal.
We saw how they spoke for the first time about, everything, right? I think I really think that the way that they handled it for Kylie and Kendall was the best that they could. I really do think that what they did for Kendall and Kylie, it was a job very well done, because this is a very big change, right? So for Kris to handle it the way she did, I thought was great. But then Caitlyn, speaking out about Kris in a negative way, I think that kind of messed up the whole relationship. And I absolutely understand. I feel like, they said it in their show. They're like, we don't care if you're Caitlyn Jenner now, but just don't trash our mom. Don't flush down all the years that you guys were together. Now, I know a lot of people don't like the Kardashians, but a lot of people do not like Caitlyn Jenner either. So I just feel like Kim wishing Caitlyn a happy birthday. Do I think it's a slap in the face to Kris? A little bit, to be very honest. And the only reason I say that is because Caitlyn has been negatively vocal about Kris in the past. And I just have a thing about me, girl. If you talk bad about my mother, even for 1 second, I'm done with you. Like, there's no second chances. You don't exist for me. Like, so that's how I kind of feel. And I get it. There's other siblings in the way, but like Khloe, for example, she has definitely stood her ground when it comes to Caitlyn. She goes, I don't care, if you went from Bruce to Caitlyn, I don't care. I'm happy you're living your authentic life. I'm happy you're finally free. I'm happy you're being you. But you are not going to come here and trash my mother and talk down on all the years that you spent together. And that part, I absolutely agree. I'm like, I agree, girl. Let people be who they feel like they need to be. Let people be their true selves. Let people freaking live their lives the way they want to live it. But don't come for my mother, because that will be the end of our relationship. So I don't know, girl. Maybe she should have posted it on her stories, but now it has like 1.2 million likes and, a bunch of comments that we saw. So I don't know, girl. Kris Jenner is probably somewhere in Calabasas freaking out, and Kourtney Kardashian is like, I'm just so upset with Kim right now. Like, you just don't go for my mother. I could definitely see that happening, girl. But what do you guys think about this? I mean, it is a very complicated, situation. I think that Caitlyn, had she just not spoken negatively about the Kardashians, I think things would be different. Although, also, I understand that, if Caitlyn has something to talk about, and if she went through things and she has her own story to tell about the Kardashians, whether it's negative or not, she has every single right to speak on it. But I don't know, girl. It's just such a mess. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so grateful and thankful for you guys. And I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.